Hello once again, Tommy Underhill. I am the adult ADHD and autism specialist with Littleton Couples Counseling. Today, I want to talk about more of sex in the autism spectrum. Looking today, is it stonewalling or is it conversational vapor lock? When all the conditions are right or wrong, depending on how you want to look at it, a car can refuse to start. The starter's getting electricity and engages. The motor turns over. The car ran just fine earlier in the day. It's just not starting now. You sit and deal with your frustration of not being able to get to where you want or need to go. No matter how many times you turn the key, the ignition does not catch. This could be a phenomenon of physics referred to as vapor lock. Somewhere between the gas tank and the cylinders, liquid fuel changes state to a vapor and disrupts the fuel pump's ability to move fuel. So what do cars have to do with sex and autism? Quite a lot, actually. Let's talk about conversational vapor lock. I've spoken with a good number of autistics who experience something like this. However, I want to speak about myself for a moment. I believe I know my experience better than anyone else's, and I hope you can learn from my struggles. My wife and I will be having a conversation. It might be a fun one. It's probably a difficult one. Most likely a critical conversation. I sit with my wife, and in my mind, I develop the thoughts, pictures, and constructs of what I want to say. I know what I want to say. I don't want to fuck this up at all. I freeze. I'm petrified that I won't correctly translate my thoughts from Tommy to English. I'm stuck. Even though I know saying something, anything, is better than the silence. Contemplative silence is one thing. This is not contemplative silence. According to John and Julie Gottman, one of the four horsemen of the relationship apocalypse is stonewalling. Many skilled relationship therapists believe it is the most damaging of the four. To anyone not in my head, this internal struggle often appears like stonewalling. I don't want to engage in the conversation with my wife, and I will do almost anything to avoid engaging. Internally, I'm screaming for help. My inner critic, who really just wants to keep me safe from all the possible hurts out there, tells me, you're just going to make things worse. My mind tells me I won't get it right, and I'm better off not trying to translate my thoughts at all. So quietly I sit, struggling in my head. I'm in conversational vapor lock. Thoughts don't get from wherever they come from to my mouth. Just like the automobile, I need to move through the thoughts into English and then speak them. As I struggle, I need to jumpstart the traditional translation process. Just say something. Anything. In the old days, we would spray some carburetor cleaner into the intake manifold to give the engine and fuel system something to work with. Your speaking anything can be enough to break the conversational vapor lock and restart the thoughts to words process. Next time the words don't come out, just give it a try. Speak something. See if it helps. And if this helps, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, click the notifications bell. And from there, as always, we'll see you next time.